All right, Barca fans, buckle up because we're diving straight into the action. First up, we're talking midfield mastery and the latest on Marc Bernal's rise. With Marc Casado facing continued struggles, Hansi Flick is clearly liking what he sees from the young talent, and we've got all the details on why Bernal is stepping up when it matters most. Is this the new dynamic we've been waiting for? And speaking of rising stars, you are not going to believe what Lamine Yamal did this past weekend. The teenage sensation absolutely exploded onto the scene, netting a career-first hat trick in a dominant Villarreal romp. We're breaking down every incredible goal and what this means for his season and the team's title charge. Then, we're jetting over to the Champions League for a nail-biting clash against Newcastle. It was a game of high drama, late goals, and a controversial finish that saw Lamine Yamal step up with the very last kick. We've got the full breakdown of how Barcelona snatched a crucial draw and what it means for the second leg. And to cap it all off, we've got legendary striker Thierry weighing in on Barcelona's Champions League chances. The Arsenal icon has named his top 3 favorites for the title, and guess who's on that elite list? We'll tell you what Henry said and why he believes Barca are genuine contenders. Stick around and make sure you're subscribed.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Midfield momentum shift. Bernal steps up as Casado faces challenges. The battle for midfield supremacy at Barcelona is heating up, and all eyes are on young Marc Bernal. While Marc Casado continues to navigate a challenging period, manager Hansi Flick has openly praised Bernal's recent performances, indicating a significant shift in the team's midfield pecking order. Bernal, who has been patiently waiting for his opportunity since returning from an ACL injury, is steadily growing in prominence, especially with Frenkie de Jong sidelined due to a hamstring problem. Flick noted Casado's missed training session and limited activity, explaining Bernal's current advantage. Ultimately, Bernal is a bit ahead of him right now, and he played well today, Flick stated, highlighting Bernal's contributions to the team's structure and possession play. The youngster's growing influence is crucial as Barcelona aims to solidify their position in La Liga and the Champions League. Fans are buzzing online about Bernal's potential, with many seeing his rise as a positive sign for the club's future depth. Analysts are watching closely to see if this midfield dynamic can provide the stability needed for a strong finish to the season. Can Barcelona maintain this newfound midfield energy? Next, we're witnessing a star's explosive performance that's lighting up La Liga. Yamal's hat-trick heroics lead Barcelona to dominant Villarreal victory. Barcelona's teenage sensation, Lamine Yamal, delivered a performance for the ages, scoring the first hat-trick of his career in a resounding 4-1 win against Villarreal. This spectacular display not only secured a crucial 3 points for the Catalan Giants, but also saw them extend their lead at the top of La Liga. Yamal, who has recently overcome a nagging groin issue, was in effervescent form, scoring twice in the first half and sealing his treble after Pape Gueye had pulled one back for the visitors. Robert Lewandowski added a late fourth to round off the commanding victory. Yamal's achievement makes him the youngest player in the 21st century to score a La Liga hat-trick, at just 18 years and 230 days old. He has now matched his goal tally from last season, solidifying his status as the team's top scorer and demonstrating significant improvement in his game. Yamal expressed his joy, stating, "It was that desire to smile while I was playing that I hadn't felt for a long time, and now I'm happy." Manager Hansi Flick acknowledged that Yamal had lacked confidence earlier in the season due to intense defensive attention, but praised his current enjoyment of the game. "When he enjoys playing football, it's perfect for him and also for us," Flick commented. The football world is abuzz with Yamal's record-breaking feat, with fans celebrating his remarkable talent and resilience. Analysts are hailing him as a future Ballon d'Or contender, underscoring his impact on Barcelona's title aspirations. But can this individual brilliance translate to the biggest European stage? Get ready for a Champions League thriller, where a last-gasp penalty decided everything. Yamal's last-minute penalty, rescues Barcelona a draw against Newcastle in Champions League thriller. Barcelona secured a vital 1-1 draw against Newcastle at St. James Park, thanks to a dramatic injury time penalty converted by Lamine Yamal. The Catalan Giants were staring at defeat after Harvey Barnes' 86th-minute goal had put Newcastle on the brink of a famous victory and a precious advantage heading into the second leg. However, a late challenge by Malick Thiaw on Dani Olmo in stoppage time handed Barcelona a lifeline. Yamal coolly dispatched the spot kick, sending Aaron Ramsdale the wrong way to give Barca a crucial away goal and the edge in the last 16 tie. The draw was a harsh outcome for Newcastle, who had largely controlled the game and created the better chances throughout. Despite being outplayed for periods, Barcelona showed their resilience, with Yamal's penalty being their second latest Champions League goal on record. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe described the late penalty as soft, but acknowledged his team switched off, emphasizing the need to maintain intensity for the full 90 minutes. "We had our shape. There's no way we should concede that goal," Howe stated, though he praised his team's overall performance. Barcelona manager Hansi Flick admitted he would have been happy with a 1-1 draw beforehand, but was critical of his team's ball retention. "With the ball, we made not a good game. We lost too many balls, easy mistakes," Flick said, but he commended his team's defensive effort. Lewis Hall, Newcastle's left-back, received widespread praise for his exceptional defensive performance against Yamal, limiting his impact until the decisive penalty. Fans are debating the controversial penalty decision, while analysts are focused on Barcelona's ability to perform under pressure. The tie remains wide open, setting the stage for an intense second leg at Camp Nou. Who else sees Barcelona as a serious European contender? We've got a legendary striker weighing in on the Champions League favorites. Thierry Henry names Barcelona among his top Champions League favorites. Legendary Arsenal striker Thierry Henry has identified Barcelona as one of his 3 top contenders for this season's Champions League title, alongside Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Despite acknowledging Barcelona's potential, Henry also pointed out lingering defensive frailties that concern him. "For me, right now, my 3 favorites, whatever order you want to put them, it doesn't really matter: Bayern, Arsenal, and Barcelona," Henry stated on CBS Sports. He elaborated on his concerns, noting, "I keep on every time thinking that they can be, but then the way they defend sometimes is still suspicious." Henry drew comparisons with Bayern Munich, suggesting the German giants are more balanced in their attacking play and pressing strategies. He highlighted Barcelona's inconsistency, citing their dramatic swings in performance, such as a heavy Copa del Rey defeat followed by a commanding comeback win. They need to find that consistency and that balance if they want to win and be considered one of the hot favorites to win it. "I still think they are," Henry added, but confessed that Bayern and Arsenal edge out Barcelona slightly due to their greater balance. The analysis comes as Barcelona navigates the knockout stages of the Champions League, with their defensive solidity under scrutiny following a hard-fought draw against Newcastle. Supporters are divided, with some agreeing with Henry's assessment of the team's inconsistencies, while others remain optimistic about their chances. Football pundits are dissecting Henry's comments, debating whether Barcelona possesses the defensive steel required to go all the way in Europe's elite competition. That's all the top stories for today. Don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning-fast recap and a massive call to action coming up next. What a packed show! We saw Marc Bernal step up in midfield, Lamine Yamal score a sensational hat-trick, a dramatic Champions League draw against Newcastle secured by a last-gasp penalty, and Thierry Henry backing Barcelona for European glory. Make sure you're subscribed for all the latest Barca news. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this, ring the bell so you don't miss our next upload, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. Visca el Barça!